Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content and what's called the Word of the Day. I also have shorts of me and my family having fun together. So if you like what you see in here, don't forget to like and subscribe. For those of you returning, happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Today we're going to talk about faithfulness and fruits. So being faithful is what bears good fruits. I don't know if you guys remember, probably about a month or so ago, I talked about the fruits of the Spirit, patience, kindness, love, all those things. But when you're being faithful, which is one of the fruits of the Spirit, you can produce good fruits. Like if you are faithful and do God's will, you will be able to continue to bear those fruits of the Spirit. So I want to go to Matthew chapter 7, verses 17 through 23. And it states, here we are. Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. So you can pretty much spot a person that you know is living God's word, is living God's will, doing what they're supposed to do, because you can tell by the fruits. You can tell that they're kind, that they're patient, that they're loving. And you're wondering, how in the world can this person be like this? Because there's so many things as humans that get on our ever-loving nerves, things that bother us, people that make us mad, things that make us nervous and scared, all the feelings. But if you trust in God and obey his will and be faithful to him, you will learn how to bear these fruits and people will start to see these in you. You will literally be a changed person and people won't recognize you, especially people who knew you before. So it's important that we just be faithful, because if we are, everything else will just kind of fall in line. It's one thing to do your own way, but isn't it easier to obey God's will and follow God? Easier said than done. I think as humans, and even myself, have trust issues, not only with people, but with God, because we're so scared. We are afraid to step out on faith, but remember, we have to trust him because he doesn't want to harm us. He wants to prosper us. And so if we continue to be faithful and obey him, what we do will bear good fruits. And not only will it be good for us, people around us will be able to see that, and we might be able to influence someone in a positive way. I also wanted to read from 1 Samuel. Let me find it first. Here we go. 1 Samuel chapter 12, verse 24. All right. And this one, it states, "But be sure to fear the Lord and serve him faithfully with all your heart. Consider what great things he has done for you." So remember, God is faithful, so you got to be faithful to him as well. It's not going to end up bad. It's going to end up even better than you thought it could ever be. I want to leave you guys with this, something from the book of Psalms, and I could read the Psalms all day. I could read them all day, every day. But in particular, I want to read from the first Psalm, from actually the book of Psalm 1 and verse 1 through 3. It says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sits in company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law by day and night. That person is like a tree planted by the stream of waters, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." So again, if we are faithful and do God's will, it will bear good fruits and we will be prosperous. So that's what I want to talk about today: faithfulness and bearing good fruits. So hopefully this encouraged you guys and blessed you guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great weekend.